He was trying to moving all around, get me kicked out, and all kind of stuff. I could keep moving all that furniture around and laughing, and they followed me on the turnpike, all different kind of organizations at once. I ain't got a name and they know who they are, and regular ones too to work for them, and they're running all up behind me. I got wait with my children at the supermarket, and stuff. While they walking in through the supermarkets, they don't open the hotels up till 3 o'clock. What is up with that anyway? Why somebody pay these people? They gotta wait till all the way to 3:03 in the afternoon to go inside of a room. Huh? It do not take them people that long to clean those rooms. Some people like me, when I go in the rooms, I even kind of keep the room as clean as I can keep it myself, because I don't like filth. And it's a lot of people like me. So it don't take no 3 p.m. You putting people in a jam. I mean, my children, they're going to get sued doing that one day. I mean, my children working in the freezing cold, the rain coming down on us, getting all soaked wet up, as we got to walk around for 2 hours or whatever to wait for a hotel to open up at 3 p.m. People done left out of there at 11 or 12, and it take them that long. It's like some of these hotels, I can see the big giant tall building hotels, maybe. I don't know. But these little small hotels, it don't take that long to clean no rooms like that. Like, so you like, this all like in connection to something? Like, this don't make sense to me. And I done paid you over the internet, because you done already paid them and everything. That's why I'm pissing mad that day. I said, I done paid these people over the internet and everything. One time it was $300 and something for 1 week. I'm sitting there like, I can't even get in the room. I got to work in the rain. I ain't had no car. I got no car and stuff. I can't get one. Stalkers to tear it up. How I know they be tearing my other people's cars up. I know. Bang, throwing stuff to them, crashing into the car, all kind of stuff. I don't have no car. I don't have no truck. Once again, them again. Stalkers is stuff again. Well, you just sitting there like, damn, this is crazy. We gonna be sick doing this. Like, I'm paying them my money. I'm a sue. Like, what you doing? Like, what it take so long that people's in room for? Yeah, them spirits out there going in the wind. Right now, where I'm at, raining hard. I'm serious. You like this? What? What's going on? Is this for for humiliation? Because you know most people don't got no cars and stuff. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. So now you got walking with your luggage, and I had a lot of luggage. Sure, I ain't playing. I had to even ask somebody to do it. You take some of this somewhere. You can't hold all this around. It's just too much, and I ain't even gonna put y'all through that, all that. So now you got people following you because you seeing them. Even when you get to some of the hotels, some of the housemates sitting there, you leaving with your stuff. They on the balcony laughing and video recording you. They lucky I changed my life. I'm still trying to change my life. They lucky they going to fuck up off the balcony doing that. And I ain't telling them myself, because people, they know everything about you, okay? And I'm already in the system, so I ain't telling myself. And anything I talk about, I already did my time for it. It's only incriminating it. You ain't need time for it and everything. I did my time. It's like I was just saying to some people. I did my time for my drug charge. I did my time for my butcher charge. I did my time for my all stuff there. I did my time. That's why I didn't need no people coming behind me. I always get my karma. So oh, she got all these clothes and stuff. Oh, and it's so nice. Come on, let's help ourselves with our stuff. Same as that people that I ain't take their stuff. And I ain't gonna let off of it. You know, I know they're watching this video, because I made sure. I said I want to make sure that they get to the ones up there that feel like they sat together. I was still even helping, even feeding some of them, and they got together. I ain't talking about my people. She don't know. Like, some people, there be people around them, like, they be knowing. They just be like, oh man, like, dang, like, it's because of how the connection be going with it, with who they are with each other. You know? Think I don't know it's going down in a basement, going through my stuff where I had it at her house, going through my stuff, and decide, ooh wee. I'm putting this on IG because I want them to see it. I want them to pass it along to the other ones. I want them to get and have to look and sit and listen and be like, "Yo, we did do that. We did do that," and that's why hell came to us. And hell's still coming to some of them. They on there smiling and stuff. And look what I got here. But deep down inside, they miserable. They're miserable. Touch their stuff. That's pure craziness because I ain't touch their stuff. Well, that's one thing I know for sure. I ain't touch their stuff. Yeah, not theirs. That's how I got my karma. I was doing it in people's stores and stuff of the sort. And, you know, I had to go to court. Had me looking like a snitch with people. They're like, "What you keep going to court for? What's going on? Ain't finished the case yet?" No, I just see you mind your business. Because the case didn't stop until I finished paying my fine. Nigga, your damn business. Oh, he's trying to call people snitches and they snitches. Oh, if you get up off that, most of these people snitches. These days. You got a phone, you're snitches. You don't cover your camera, you're snitches. You don't cover your microphone, no, you're snitches. Shut up. Let's go. Street stuff, street rules. Most of these people ain't even following them. Ain't wasn't following from the start. You're like, oh, just go somewhere. Most of them, that snitches too. Just go somewhere. Yeah, sitting there going to court for months at a time. Almost going into 2 years since it seemed like going to court until I finished paying my fine. I had a big old fine to pay for taking up his stuff. As I say, laugh now, cry later. We getting away with it then, and then you know either some snitches tell on you, cause how about them people even told me that some of them was sometimes we sitting there talking to the cops coming, and they say, you know, you really need to look into the people that be around you, cause you wouldn't guess how we caught you. We even wonder how you kept getting away with all that stuff. How you kept putting it in. What this is how you do. What's putting in there? What you was putting what your butt? Like, it was just, what is all this? Started pulling out stuff everywhere. They're like, what the fuck? I can't go. How did you even get this? I was watching you like a horse in the evil. Here. And like the only reason we caught you is when people called in to the store and told us that you was coming. So now one of them know who they are too. One of them too. They right around me. They close by. Can't be telling no people about people I snitched on you when you one of the ones that called the store too and told them that I was coming. I like to let people know what's up while they thinking, ha ha ha, you don't know this thing that's going on down here on you right now. It's because I think you told on me. So now I'm always holding something in store for you. Mm-hmm. You know what some people tell me? Even if you did, so what? They're doing calling stores. They did it first. They're doing calling stores on you. And sitting there sometimes enjoying some of the stuff. Someone was sitting there enjoying some of the stuff calling stores. Some people told me. If they didn't see this video, they're going to be like, they know, some of them know, because I've been told some of them, well, come on now, stop playing. I'm playing with this stuff, just me a campaign stuff, because I'm going to put some of y'all on blast. And the people from the security, some of the people from the store either get on the internet and become more hood famous than your hood, or if it's want to be. Some people want to be too much with too much going on. You like, oh, sure, you sure? I'll keep playing with the hood famous stuff. Seriously, like, there comes a time in life when you're supposed to say, nah, I see something going on with that. I better get ready to switch it up, get into some other things. You know, I don't judge people what they do, because everybody make mistakes for a while until they get it right. I'm just saying. So, I know if I'm seeing what's going on out there, and you sitting there saying, oh, it's cameras inside stuff you wouldn't believe, you know, and you out there just standing there and it's looking at you, but you steady talking about, oh, watch this person walking over, this person might tell. You're like, nah, you know, you just stop playing. You better look over there and look inside there and look up and look down and around, and just cameras all around you and microphones with it too. Just keep talking about. Not about me. Got time for you know, trying to stuff. Do what you do. You trying to. I'm not gonna say I don't judge you. I just try not to be too critical. That's all. Do what you do. I'm not your god or nothing. Do what you do. People come playing all around every time you turn around, just going. Yeah, everywhere too these days. Not just anywhere outside where I'm at. Not just inside the AC. People know where I'm at. People want to know where you at. It ain't hard for them to find you. Especially when they got people with these spy apps all over the place spying on you. You could go move for, if they still got your number in your phone, you can move to Alaska. And if they got that app on you, they gonna know you in Alaska. Like, well, you went pretty far to try to get away from us, and then you go to Alaska, but we know you're in Alaska. They call and send it over to Alaska, and have the people in certain ones that is stalkers in Alaska to harass her. Yeah. That's what they did when I got down here. They said, I don't know where you think you're going, because you know we're going to tell them you did. I'm like, yeah, I know. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm just not going to give up on my children. Just because this is a group of people trying to make me look like they've been doing this for a long time, sending all kind of over two streety. They send them all kind of ways, different ones of them. They sent them regular streety, XL streety, 1X streety, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X. Even more than 5X. Street on me. Come around me. But going off all crazy in front of somebody's children. No, I want you to be respectful in front of them. These same kind of people too. You gotta be having children too. But you start going off in front of their children, telling you gonna get you ain't stalking children out here. You messing with my stuff and doing stuff. They're sitting there like, what you just saying about my children? Yeah, I just said, look at you stalking children out my apartment, with wiping stuff on my walls on purpose, black goo, just because I was sitting there one day trying to drop some knowledge on them, even about that black goo stuff. They found some black paint of mine where I do my art stuff, because I do paint too, as well. And canvases, painting and everything too. And it's finding my black paint, and then the bro even went in my bag and got some black, some type of stuff I had in there, some type of black gooey stuff was in there. And put that all inside my pocketbook, my backpack. I carry pocketbooks too, I don't know what it is. I went in the room, took some little scissors that went missing in mine. There's the cuts I know. Took the little scissors, went in the room. I was wondering what you kept closing out. I said, no, this ain't your house. Open the door. What you keep closing that door for? I see why parents say that. What you doing? Open the door. She opened the door. I'm looking at a bag of mine. You know how you got them pockets that go up over you and hang down kind of long, and it's weaved, like a weave type of weaving, was moving. One of them type of bags. This fool sat there. And her father can't get mad because the stuff he said about her too, but it is what it is. I ain't going, since you want to get my life playing around. Anyway, I told him anyway. And I said it right in front of his face. I don't play around. Look, this fool that took the little scissors that was missing, and then they be wanting you to know, or wanting you to see if you could figure out. Then took the scissors that she used, put it back where they went missing from. I showed it to her. I said, come here. Let me show you what I know you did. Why you do that? And I know she was the one who probably put that $95 in my bag, too. Because she knew what she messed up of mine. She knew what she messed up. I said, why you do that? Huh? She done took the scissors, slowly cut the little woven parts on the bag so it could start popping apart. You put it on, I guess hoping I don't notice. So as I'm wearing the bag just coming apart on the bottom. I went in the bathroom, wiped black goo stuff, because I was schooling them about black goo, how evil that stuff is. That's why you see it in these videos and movies and stuff. You see some real black liquid and stuff. Yeah, those are liquid demons. There's a liquid demon. So it wanted to spook me. Spooky. I'm working on meaning. Y'all something else with that. Spooky. I know what y'all mean. So then, I'm serious. I go, I'm looking, I'm like, why is it black? They trying to make it look like it's black goo in here so I get spooked out, y'all run out my own damn house. Because they say, you see this kind of stuff around, you better run. It's not no game. It's just going to do things. Like they're doing stuff. Then, I painted a table. I like to tell these stories so people can know and they seeing the stuff going on around them. They could be like, no, I know who's on the scene doing this. I know who's on the scene. I know which ones is around. This kind of stuff going on. There's so much stuff. You'll think it's a book. You think I'm doing an audio book if I keep going. What's that? Huh. But anyway, yeah. You would think it's an audio book. There's some babies in here. Sorry, I gotta calm down. I can't be having too much type of tension going. Like babies is just very sensitive. Like they're the innocent, the little angels. That's true. Like, no bad feelings. All that type of stuff. I know there's real babies in here or it's TV babies, but they do. They can feel stuff. They make them get uneasy. Like that's why they start crying. That's why if an evil person hold a baby, you know, you know. Is the first thing they're gonna do is start moving around like, and then start crying. I go crazy like. I don't know. You can say it's like that's not always because sometimes baby cry and you hold them like they can see stuff like when they're a baby they can still see stuff so they might see some demon around you or something too and that's why they're crying too. But most of the time, baby crying, you hold a baby something ain't right. That's all. But I'm just saying not every time, but most of the time. Yeah. Anyway, did so much stuff. One day I spray painted this table set thing I had because it was white. It was like a table set thing, but I didn't like how it was getting like all the time. I should have just left it how it was because that's like how it's supposed to get. That's when it's getting like an antique look. I don't even want to did all that for them to do that. After I did all that, so I went and got this black spray stuff and sprayed it all down. It's looking nice. I got it in one of my videos, my other old apartment. Nice. Coming in, scratching the chairs up, scratching the tables. And I'm steady telling them, listen, I don't know if them cops you're working for, whoever you're working for, whatever it is, it's close by enough. I'm gonna say most of the business I don't be wanting to get in trouble. If you keep scratching my tables and chairs with y'all, certain ones and you're in here, you know I'm gonna do things to y'all. Now get out. You know, I'm steady showing people too. I'm like, look at this one. Look at this chair. Just can't tell me somebody ain't doing this on purpose. Well, the way the scratch you're doing this chair, it got it look like a habit face. So it look like a little habit, and just scratches going on the chairs and the tables. I'm like, well, what demon rejects is in here with me? what kind? What? Whoa. Scratching on chairs, burning curtain. I'll go with my curtain one day. Fools. I burnt my curtain up. And then see, dude knew. He went and bought me all different sets of curtains. You know, some of these dudes, I ain't gonna like be corny. Like that is kind of being crazy when you went out with somebody and you just keep. I even gotta tell myself that when I'm doing it, and you just keep going on and going on and going on. Going on, you like, well, other people like, well, you went with that person, so to get in, but you know, so you just don't be knowing something so deceiving. Like certain people came in my life through life. People are great deceivers. They know how to deceive people very well. So they practice it, like they go to school for it. So you don't know sometimes. By the time you get in and get to doing things, you're like, it happened again? Oh no. That's why people need to start talking about people got bodies and went out with too many people. So some people didn't want to go out with no too many people. But after you breaking out with people, and sometimes, you give it some time and praying, like I hope the next person come around and be a good person. You know, a good God-fearing person. Ain't gonna be perfect because I ain't perfect. But a good God-fearing person and not playing around with things. You know, not sounding things. You know. And still, you know, people get tricked sometimes. People like, ain't nobody tricking. You should never have it. What? Shut up for something happened to you right after you say that. Because it can happen to anybody. It can happen to the best, worst, best kind of people that you wouldn't believe. It can happen to anybody. The worst kind, best kind, anybody. So stuff that. But anyway, we'll get back to some people you go out with in life, you won't be wanting to down them or nothing. Because you be like, okay, I did go out with you, so it must be something I did see, some type of quality I did see in you somewhere, or whatever, you know? But then, what make you might would go there, because you be thinking the person to just leave it alone, let it go. I ain't talking about no one person, okay? You'll be thinking that they'll let it go, and just go with it, you know, because they know what they did too. And then they want to go and slander you. So you be like, what? Nah. Remember we went together? I know stuff too. doing that. Doing that. You're supposed to be adults about this stuff out here. You break up with somebody and it just ain't work out. It don't need to be both going back and forth, keep slandering each other, keep going. I said, even when I was doing that, and even when I'm sleeping, I'm doing it, I had to keep talking in my head like, nah, stop doing that. And obviously, that person wasn't that bad. I remember they did help a little bit, or a lot. Some people, some of them. I don't know. I'm trying to wait for this both eyes. Anyway, that's why I probably couldn't do it because you're really supposed to be winking. You know they said winking is wicked. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, let me chill. I don't need to be going on this person like that. This person do have a set of qualities, whether they got a lot or not, that made me deal with them for those set of qualities that whatever they didn't have for that part, it was another part, you know, for to make up for that part, you know. So, you know, always just like I told this person, no, I wasn't gonna be putting no videos on you that much. And matter of fact, I ain't do it for the shame campaign, smear campaign. It was because when I went in this person's thing, I said, what the? What the? People told me in the comments, told me I'm a narc and all kind of stuff going on. Don't even know. You know, some of these people is bugged out coming on here that follow people. Like, just because somebody talking to like you, like, and their mind is on point, like, enough to know what you know and stuff like that, and go do some study and researching and know stuff to come to talk about too. Like, that don't mean you should always agree with everything they're saying. That's why they live for you to watch them and see what's up with them. Read in their spirit by the whole time you want. Not just you trying to jumping in and some stuff that happened. Some yeah, you know, she do something like she got a little narc in them. You don't even know me. That's why I was trying to go right under that person comment. But it went, when I hit it, I don't know why it did that. It went down to the person's channel thing that did the channel instead. Because I ain't even solely want to come at that person for that. I was really trying to come at the person that was not minding their business, talking about I'm a narc, and don't even know me. That's why I said, what he a part of? Like, this a fucking soccer trying to act like he's a kind of, what's going on here? Person don't even know me. That's what made me do that. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wait a minute, what's this? What they over there got my name going crazy? Is smear campaign on the end? Don't do that. What I was talking about and missing myself, or a few people I know as a mentor, like you got people you talk to as a mentor on your phone, whatever. I did not take it like all the way into that internet and having people looking at you and watching you talking and call itself being a talking analysis, a knowing talk, or therapist, or whatever. And talking about the person sound like they got a little narc in them. It's like, or whatever they was doing, whatever the person was telling them. I ain't with that smear campaign stupid stuff. Like, to me, I feel like them type of people that do that, they insecure, they strange, they psychotic, all that kind of stuff. Because if you want to go with a smear campaign on somebody, you better know what you doing. Like, you ain't perfect. Some people will be like, what? You playing around? I'm gonna dig up your pants. I don't care how far I gotta dig. But you coming from playing, you want smeared, you better be ready to get smeared on too. Peanut butter and jelly style. What you doing? But like I said, a few people in life and through my life or so I dealt with in life, uh, sometimes you know the reason for why they are the way they are, and you be saying this, so you be wondering, dang, this stuff ain't happened to this person. Like stuff happened to me. Does this person be like this? Is they like this because this is in their nature, regardless of what happened to them, or is they like this because of what happened to them? People out here doing all kind of stuff to the peoples and all kind of stuff, and then to sit back while you're doing all kind of stuff, and then talk, and that person just crazy. You like, nah, that person told me everything. Oh, and you told the world too. While you at, while I'm at it. And I ain't trying to be funny. Like this is many people I'm talking about. This has happened to in the world. Like there's some people I know. Well, man, they probably be thinking, yo, she's throwing shots because I went through that before. Like now that part I'm talking about, and I had to tell them, no, that's not what it was. Seriously, like I was just saying that's what you eat in the summertime to keep you cold, so you don't eat nothing hot and be hot. Like, that's not what I was doing. That's not. Still now, I'm still let them know. Not that day. That's not what I was doing. Seriously. I don't like swinging to the most out of my children, like just to prove something to somebody. I was about to do that, but nah, I don't even want to do all that. I know what I was doing that day, and that's not what I was doing. Nah. That's why people need to leave people alone out here. They got people so, like these people going so hard with this stupid Stasi program, I spy agent program. Everybody paranoid all over the place. Everybody looking around just about. Like, what you trying to be funny? You trying to, and you like, nah, not this time. Like, no, not this time, not this time. No, for sure, no, not this time. You doing shots. You being spinning. No, not this time. No, not this time. They got everybody paranoid out here. Just about, I should say. And people walking around with you and doing something. You got people so weird and rude, disgusting out here. Their main goal is to make somebody feel like they ugly, they stink, they this, they in, just because they envious of a person. And I always tell people, stop playing with that stuff, but when I'm doing that, let me down this phone. Cause it could be simply because of my spirit you can't stand and can't take. It could be simply as, it could be something, you be like, it ain't always about people being mad and envious of you because of how you look and what you got. You always going over that. Jealous for what? What you mean? Who you? What you got? Who you ugly? What you got to do? Who you got? What you going and going? You like, nah, come on, stop playing. We already know. Like, most people know what's up with that type of stuff out here. What you doing all that for? You making it seem true doing all that, saying all that. Going. But I mean it when I say it. I'll be like, I'm one of the ones mean it. I don't got time to competition with people. None of that. Go listen to Prodigy song, No Contest. So I ain't got time being nobody's contests that they're drawing up for me. Or what competition added with it. They're going, people just put you in competition with them too. Some people out here. You be like, nah, I don't know what's going on here. I ain't even asked to be in this competition. I don't know what's going on. What you doing? What you doing? Come running over behind Shane on it. And I'ma prove it. Watch. Because I'ma send somebody to get with her and tell them to record her and record her with it and her toes and her body and her butt and my body with three going. You're like, why some of you people so envious like that? Inside out. There's been people doing this to me for the longest and I'm getting tired of it. I'm thinking, wow, this was cool. Maybe finally. And then you look up and around. You mean to tell me you did what? You was a part of smear campaigning me too, right next to me, breathing in my face. I ain't talking about no one particular person, just to make that clear, because I don't need nobody Oh no, again, no. Mm-mm. It's happened many times. From upstate to a whole lot of places, many times. And you like this, wow. But you'll have a fit, you realize somebody doing that to you, want to kill them and everything, and go crazy. Oh, these type of people are psychotic. So psychotic, narcs, whatever gnosis words they got these days. Sure, they come with it. It's psychotic. I pray these kind of people stay away from me. I pray them people don't get to send no more people like this. I swear. I don't even pray through here. They say usually don't let people hear you pray. Don't be praying for people because that could be taken as boastfulness. You're supposed to go get quiet to yourself and pray to yourself in the closet somewhere. It's something. Yeah, but sometimes, no. Sometimes you gotta pray them demons out loud too as well. But there's times for that. Not all the time. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm sitting there praying there like I just pray them people don't and other people are like even on their own. They don't come to me no more with this type of stuff. Man, I pray in the name of the Messiah, the bronze Messiah, make it clear. It's sad you can't even say Jesus these days. Whether it's Caesar Gorgeous or not. Most I know, most I read your heart, your mind, and your body too. You know which one you're talking about. Even just say Jesus. You know which one you're talking about. You know, people twisting stuff with names and all kind of stuff. So you gonna tell me that people that truly in their heart that's into the Messiah and the Most High, because they're saying Jesus, that makes them not be, just because they might be not knowing exactly so far. Like some people got to know so what names to call them, and so that's why they know. But some people still be confused by that. So that's what they be still saying. You can't get so mad at people. Like they could be some type of person but saying the word Jesus, praying it down for you to the real Messiah, to the real Messiah, the real Most High, to the real Yah, to the real Jah, to the real. How many names you think it is that this person was called? Because somebody tried to bring that to my attention. Say, yeah, but think about it. You wouldn't want somebody calling you the wrong name. And I'm like, yeah, but if you know that it was twisted in the midst of people with their beliefs going on through timelines of it, and that's why some are still saying that, why are you being a persecutor of them before they could even finish learning too what it's about? How about some people wake up faster than others? That's why people told me, like my mentor told me, try stop calling people dumb and saying they're not woke and all this stuff just because you waking up a little early. You know, it's people waking up that woke up earlier than you. Would be happy that they was calling you dumb because you didn't wake up yet? Just like dumb. And just to be frank with that, clear with that, I said, everybody ain't all the way woke yet. Even the ones that keep saying they woke, you still waking up. You're still in the midst of waking up. Even the woke ones, it's still stuff you're going to be learning along the way of the awakening. Yeah, just waking, it's still stuff you be knowing even when you're waking up. It's still more stuff. It's still more stuff. So some shit start saying, I'm woke, and the other one's not. And then start saying it like you're teasing people. But something come and shut your whole third eye down, penile, everything down. And you're back, sleep again, teasing people. Even I had to tell myself, I still do sometimes when I'm saying, yeah, I ain't got time for this, keep telling one of some of these people. Some of these people just sleep and want to stay asleep and dumb. And I'm like, nah, let me not do that. Because everybody wakes up at their own time, point in time, in due time. And some ain't going to wake up, that's true. Number what they said, some ain't going to go. Some ain't going to go. Number it was some who fell and they had offspring, so it's more than 2/3 now. It was 2/3, but it's more than 2/3 now. They have offspring and stuff, and a lot ain't gonna go. That some of them no, some of them so pissed. That's why when other people like, I'm gonna kill you. I got the feeling I ain't gonna go. Nah, you don't know that dog. Like chill, you don't know. You decide to start getting right, trying to get right. You don't know that. You go too. Number of the two ones that's on the side of the Messiah. Number they was into wasn't it a murderer, a thief, and I think a rapist, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't they decide, no, I fully want to do this change and I mean it, and it read their heart, in their mind, and they went too. They went too. They went into the good side too. So nobody know. Playing around, I ain't gonna change. There's all the things I did. It was terrible, so I know. I ain't accepted to get in. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. Some people can stop eating when people be chasing more into stuff because they feel like they ain't gonna go. That don't make sense.